Hey everybody, this is Trader Steve. We're going to go over some daily charts now, and this is the QQQ on the weekly, and now we're going to drop down to a daily, and you see this steep drop we've had, and it's, you know, we had the bounce. Here's the Schumer bounce right here, but we still haven't crossed the 9-day moving average. So I'm expecting if we have Jerome be accommodative Wednesday at 2 o'clock, that we're going to bounce up into here somewhere, and then something else will happen and we'll probably roll over. So in these markets, I think have entered the down market, and I think these moves up can be quite good, quite violent, but they're going to probably be short. I don't think there's any good news that's going to be coming out of Washington, and it's just going to get worse and worse, because they got to find the money to cut out of the budget and hammer people so that they can pass these tax cuts. But consumer sentiment is getting ugly. So this is the daily here. Expect a rip up into, it could go up here to 500 or so. It's the bottom of the range. We'll see. But on the daily, on the 4-hour chart, you know, we have crossed and it is bending up. So somewhere up in here, you know, we could bounce, but you're just going to have to play the news day by day and hour by hour. You just don't know what these guys are capable of in Washington. So now we're going back to the SPY. Same thing, you know, it's an excellent rally here. Thank you, Chuck. And so it looks really similar to the Q. So bounce back up into the bottom of resistance here. And we'll see. Russell, same thing. Diamond, not as good, but still. And here's the transports. I mean, they're a long way away from the 9-day moving average, and it really dropped hard, and it dropped fast. And now here's gold. Now gold, you know, it's outside the Bollinger Band here, so somewhere hopefully it'll drop back into here, and I'll be buying hand over fist. We'll see. And now here's the TLT. TLT is just waiting for Jerome. And if rates are cut, we're going up. Rates aren't cut, and he's just like he was on December 18th. Woohoo, we're going down. And now let's look at Tesla. Now the most hated car company in the world. I read that sales are down 45% in Germany, but they're up in the UK. But I think Europe is not going to be buying Teslas. And unfortunately, the people working at the Gigafactory, and I think it's in Germany, aren't going to like that. And they're getting hammered in China. So he's got to come up with another trick pony, which, you know, he's always saying something that he's going to have like a gazillion robo-taxis or whatnot. But you can see this was a hard, rapid downfall here. And the bounce, you know, it hasn't quite come up over the 9-day moving average on the daily. Let's look at the 4-hour. And it has come across that. So it can rally up into here. Is the rally going to be like right here? You know, up and sideways, a nice bear flag before it pukes again? I don't know. You know, it's all about news, and we'll just see what happens with the news. And I'm looking to get back into Nugget here on weakness. Hopefully it'll drop down here somewhere in the middle of the range before it just pops through and starts running higher, because I think gold is going to go higher and higher and ever so high until, you know, the fiscal problems of this country are squared away. And like I said before, what's that guy's name? Was it Peter Schiff or something? You know, he was, you know, decades too early. But, you know, gold will probably get to 5,000 or plus. I mean, if Bitcoin can be $100,000, I mean, gold can go to a gazillion. I mean, at least people make jewelry out of the stuff. So, you know, when we roll over here, it's all about Jerome. Jerome, very important. on Wednesday at 2 o'clock for you to be listening, because the market will probably move. I doubt it'll just go sideways. We'll see. And then again, we got Tesla, lots of problems. And mainly the problem is the whole world starting to hate Elon Musk. So maybe if Elon left the company, things would get better. I mean, I have friends that have the cars and they seem to like them, but you got to sell new ones. There's no money in selling used ones. So let's go, let's see if we can find NVIDIA here. There it is. Now here's NVIDIA. You see NVIDIA moved before Chuck Schumer, kind of rolled over. So this is our strongest stock. Whether it stops, I don't know. Will it just roll over? I don't know, but everyone's still AI. Everyone needs it. But, DeepSeek, I think, has put a big dent in AI. And we'll see if eventually people quit buying the dip in this and Palantir. Doing a lot of business with the government. So I'm sure Elon is going to walk in there, and if that guy in Palantir is not a buddy of his, he's going to get the axe too. And so that could happen. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But let's go down to the 4-hour chart. NVIDIA has already bumped into the Bollinger Band, so it's going to have to start pushing through that, which it can. But, it could also come back down here. And I'm looking, to go long NVIDIA somewhere down in here for a ride up. But we'll see. It's all about the news coming out, and I'll have to make a decision. Once Monday opens, we see what the futures do. And then it's going to be welcome Jerome on Wednesday. So talk to you later. Have a great rest of your weekend. This is Trader Steve saying see you later.